Dawn has broken. The warrior's sleep has been disturbed by dark dreams. However, a brighter glow lights their horizon. The chance to become our champion. Warriors, our path is beset by evil forces. And today, one of you will fall victim to them. Who will risk this fate for the chance of glory?
I hope I'll win, but I'm not very good at the mental challenges. I hope I'll do well at the physical ones though. Yesterday was really good because the challenges were good and I tried my hardest and did my best. I'm obviously in last position with 6 lives and 1 ring, but I'm hoping I can build on that and maybe get back to the top again. I'm slightly worried about what challenges are ahead because some may be right up my street, but some may be slightly more difficult. I'm up for it today. Whatever comes in my way, I'll just take it like naturally and I won't be disappointed if I lose or anything.
The road we must travel is strewn with pitfalls, and your standards attest to the fates that have befallen you thus far. Guard well the lives you have remaining, for when this day is through, the warrior with the fewest must face a final challenge, but that is for fate to decide. For now, come. Our challenges await. To be proficient in single combat has its place in a dangerous world, but so too has the ability to work together. Before you stands a mighty palisade. Its gates are made of the strongest oak. The only way to break through them is to use a battering ram. You must maneuver these mighty machines towards the gates. Along the way, you may collect the gold rings that hang above you. The first team to break through the barred gates will claim a further gold ring each, but those that lag behind will each pay with a life and forfeit any rings they have gathered. Now, Ramso, Lonus, Galna, you will form one team. Kerud, Nisak, Kenat, you will work together as their opponents. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
First one, go, go. Next one. Ready? No, no, right. Ready, right, move. Right, another one, come on. Go. Get Nisak. Wait. Come on, push. Right, push Kenat. Ready? Wait, stop. Wait, there's a big gap. We've got a pretty big gap here. Ready, go. Push. Right, wait, stop. Go. Stop.
Kerud has secured the first ring for his team.
I've got one ring. Okay. No. Leave it.
Lonus has now grabbed their first ring.
Right there. Come on. Keep going. Right. Not that far between each one. Yeah, we don't need big space. That is fine. Big spaces. That is fine. Ready, go. Right. Right, stop. Stop. You go.
Kerud has the second ring for his team.
It's only 2 big gaps. Push. Go. Make sure don't go squint. It's fine. Go. Perfect. You take the logs and we'll shoot. Oh, this one. There's one more. Wait, it doesn't matter. It does matter. No. Stop. Roll back. Move aside. No. We'll cover. Yeah, that's it. There's one more. Stop. Hurry up. Win. Come on.
Lonus, Ramso and Galna appear to have forgotten the second ring.
We're on, we're fine. These are two logs.
Come on, almost. Come on. Yeah. Come on. That's good. That's good.
Right, go. Wait.
Here. Come on.
Go.
Move it back. Move it back.
Back and keep going.
Go.
Come on. Yes.
Warriors, both teams battled with determination. At Ramso, Galna, Lonis, your opponents proved too swift for you. Each of you must lose a life. At Kenat, Nisak, Kerut, place your prize on your standards. Guard these rings well, for they are worth more than gold. Collect 9, and they can be exchanged for a precious life. Now, we have far to travel and more challenges to face. Let us hurry onward.
Our tactics were to put the logs slightly apart, and then we could push it further on. We got off to quite a good start as well. Some of us weren't trying as hard as we could have, and we missed out on the second ring, and I think that was all of the team's fault because we didn't realise. We were so off target we couldn't get the battering ram through the door. I think that's the only reason we lost. We tried to ram through the gate with our battering ram, and then eventually we got through, and I grabbed the ring and we all celebrated.
I am watching you too, Nevar. Much of the evil that has engulfed these lands comes from Nevar. Even from afar, he is able to exert his control through a magical prism known as Nevar's Eye. In this next challenge, you must risk Nevar's gaze to retrieve gold rings. To look into Nevar's Eye spells doom for any mortal. So, during this challenge, you will be blindfolded. Beware also of Nevar's demons, themselves made blind by the Eye of Fire. They protect the ring, and should they touch you, or you them, you will instantly lose a life. Nisak, Galna, you will go first. There are only 3 things to remember. Do not remove your blindfolds. Do not touch the demons. And do not be beaten to the rings. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin. Kerud, do not make the same mistakes as Galna and Nisak. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin. Lonus, Ramso, so far, only one warrior has seized the ring. Will you make it too? Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin. I warned your fellow warriors not to step from the path. They are about to discover that their clumsiness carries a cost. Ramso, Kerud, Galna, Nisak, I have restored you, but at a price. Each of you must lose a life. Lonus and Kennett, you are more successful. Place your prize on your standards. You have shown Neva that there is more to you two young warriors than meets the eye. Come.
You lose your bearings when the blindfold's on and you don't know which way to go and stuff. But I managed to get to the end and I got a ring.
I was quite pleased how far I got though. I mean, I got past the first demon without even noticing it.
It looks quite easy, but when you put the blindfold on and start actually doing the challenge, it's quite hard.
I was really pleased that I got a ring because I was really needing it. If I'd lost another life, that would have probably been it.
Warriors, this is Ring Rack. It is here that physical strength will decide who triumphs and who is defeated. Two at a time, you will face each other at either end of this rope. Pull the rope towards yourself, and it will swing the hook towards your two rings. But if your opponent is stronger, the hook will swing towards their two rings. When both rings are hooked, the game will end. Lonus, Nisak, I choose you to go first. Remember, warriors, though this is a test of strength, technique will also play its part. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin. Galna, Kenneth, It now falls to you to take up the rope and the challenge. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin. Ramso, you are in last place, and so cannot afford to lose another challenge. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin. Galna, Nisak, Ramso. In this simple test of strength, you have proved that you are mighty warriors. Through your efforts, you have each earned 2 gold rings. With the strength you have left, place them on your standards. Friends, though you tried with all your might, you were defeated by the stronger opponents. The cost of failure is high. Each of you must lose a life. Now, 2 of you must muster yet more energy, for our next trial will soon be upon us. Come.
Galna was very strong, and my hands kept slipping back on the rope, and it was really sore on them as well, and I let go, and it just swung round, and she got both rings.
I did pull really hard as I could on the rope, but unfortunately I lost.
It was really, really difficult, but I'm completely chuffed that I won it.
I feel really good just now that I've just won, and I got 2 gold rings.
Warriors, our journey takes us through some fearsome places, and so it is with the torture chamber. And enter it, 2 of you must, if you are to gather the treasure it holds. Nisak, through your successes so far, you are our current leader. You will enter the torture chamber, along with Kenat, who is in 2nd place. Come. Strewn throughout the torture chamber are gold rings, but a metal cage stands between you and them. So, you must work together, using the tools provided, to gather as many as you can. Though the bars keep you from the rings, they also keep you safe from the demons that lurk beyond. Once you enter the chamber, the door will close behind you. At the same time, the cage will begin to open. Drop any rings, and the cage will open faster. To open the door and get to safety, you must gain the distant key. But fail to collect the key, or be too slow or clumsy in gathering the rings, and the demons will be upon you. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
How does this work? Go, move that one. What are you doing?
Push it up, push it up, push it up.
Move round and move that thing round with the net. So be quicker. Get the net ready. Yeah. Go. Right, come on. Oh. Yeah. You got it? Yeah. Yes, well done. Okay. You ready?
That was fortunate, young warriors.
Well, swap again. One. The door's opening. Yes! I'll have a shot. Right, you hold it out. Oh, yes. Okay. Right, come on. Yes, go. Yes!
Nisak, Kenat, few leave the torture chamber in happy spirits. Place your prize on your standards. Nisak, you have 10 golden rings, 9 of which can be exchanged for a precious life. So, will Nisak and Kenat's success here be followed by similar fortune for one of you in our next challenge? We will only find out if we go to meet it. Come.
I was quite scared. It looked really difficult getting all the rings off the different obstacles and getting the key at the end.
The rings were hard to get. The pincers were quite hard to work as well, but we managed to get all the rings.
The war journey is still young. For one of these warriors, their quest is about to end. Many enter these gates hopeful. Many leave them forlorn. This is the way of the warrior. The machine that is the way of the warrior will lead you directly to the next stage of the quest. It will then be Ramso's fate to face this challenge. Though your hopes are slim, you must grasp this chance with all your resolve. Remember, Lonus, fail and your journey ends here. Succeed and you will continue. Are you prepared? Then may the luck of the Raven's Eye be with you. Let the challenge begin. Lonus, in facing the way of the warrior, you have shown great courage. Though you must now turn for home, there you will be greeted as a hero. I bid you farewell.
It's gone okay. I haven't won many challenges and I was expected to win more, I think. And I'm quite disappointed, but you can't win everything.
So, now 5 warriors remain. As they rest round the campfire, it will be their glowing ambition, as well as the flames, that will protect them from the cold night ahead. For it can be from the tiniest spark that the mightiest fire grows. Come. Next time on Raven, will the warriors have the skill to succeed on Zipline? Which warriors have the knowledge to reach the rings in Demon Square? And can they overcome their deepest fears to take the leap of faith?